It was a lovely sunny morning. Peppa Pig and her friend Hello Kitty decided they would like to play in the park on such a beautiful day. James arrived outside their door and both the girls climbed on board. "Let's go to the slide first," said Kitty excitedly. "It's my favourite." "OK," replied James, and he dropped them off just by it. "Thank you, James," smiled Peppa as they climbed off the train. "You're very welcome," answered James as he steamed off. "Hello, Pocoyo," smiled Peppa when she saw who was standing there. "Are you here with your friends?" she asked. "Yes," smiled Pocoyo. Loula, Pocoyo's pet dog, came over to see who had appeared in the park. "Hello, Loula," said Peppa happily. "You are such a good dog," and she went over to stroke Loula's head. "Kitty," she smiled, "you haven't met Loula before. She's very friendly," and she turned around to introduce her friend. But Kitty had vanished. "Kitty," she shouted, "where are you?" But there was no answer. "She must have been frightened by Loula and gone to hide. We must find her," said Peppa a little worryingly. Pato helped by searching on the roundabout. "Have you found her?" asked Peppa. "No, she's not here," answered Pato. Elly began to look by the swings. "Is she here?" "No, I can't see her," replied Elly. "Oh dear, where can she be?" sighed Peppa. Just then, Loula began to bark excitedly. "I think Loula's found something," shouted Pocoyo, and they all turned to look. "No, she's just found a bone," said Pato disappointingly. Pocoyo turned around to think, and his eyes caught a glimpse of something high up in the tree. "Help!" He could just hear a very quiet voice trying to shout. "It's Kitty!" he exclaimed, and everyone turned around to look. "Oh, thank goodness," said Peppa. "We found her. Let's help her to get down." So Pocoyo and Peppa climbed up to the treehouse. "Oh no," sighed Peppa. "She's too high. We can't reach her." "I'm so sorry," said Kitty. "I was frightened of Loula and so I hid up here. But now I can't get down." "Don't worry," shouted Elly and Pato from down below. "We'll fetch a ladder." And off they went to search for a ladder. It didn't take them long to find one and they soon returned. The ladder was pushed up the treehouse and Peppa positioned it by the tree. "I'll go up," she said to Pocoyo, and she started to climb. Very soon, Kitty and Peppa were able to climb back down to safety. Yay! "It's a good idea to be wary of dogs you don't know, especially if you're a cat," smiled Peppa to Kitty. The three of them climbed down. "But you can come and meet Loula. She's very gentle." Kitty cautiously went over to Loula. "You're right, she is gentle," smiled Kitty. And from that day on, the two of them became the best of friends. Thank you for watching our video. To see more, please click on any of these clips. And if you haven't already subscribed, go on, why not do so now? See you soon!